The augmentation of human intelligence, the ethical standard for artificial intelligence and the technologies of the future. Artificial intelligence is being used in so many ways to make our lives better. Cars that drive for us, reducing accidents and giving us more time to relax or be productive. Improvement in virtually every aspect of the healthcare industry, from robot-assisted surgeries to safeguarding private records against cybercriminals. Chatbots that can generate ideas and brainstorm, offer personalized recommendations, explain complicated topics, assist us with writing, and so much more. We are all enjoying the ease of having assistance with the things that we do that we would much prefer to delegate, and freedom to use our time more effectively. Indeed, the precision and scale of the artificial intelligence is making our lives much easier. So what is it that we're so afraid of? We are afraid that artificial intelligence will become more powerful than us and lead to our extinction. Okay, so I know that this isn't what we're thinking about day to day, especially if we're working on developing AI-based products. We're excited to see the innovation happening before our eyes. However, there is a subtle belief that this could be a reality. This is a belief system that humanity collectively shares, and it is somewhere in the back of our minds that what we are developing could become smarter than us and take over. We've shared the belief system for thousands of years, way before AI existed. This is because we have not realized that our own minds are actually purposed and intended for good, and we project this out onto the machine. If there is even the slightest fear underlying our creativity, it's worth opening it up and going beyond it, because it is affecting our productivity and our technology. Artificial intelligence can never take over because our intelligence is beyond cognitive functioning. We are wisdom beings. We are not limited by the cognitive functioning of our minds. We are not processing machines. Our intelligence is sublime. Wisdom is given to us as a gift. It is not something we work for. And as we become more and more fluent in living like this in our daily lives and in the workplace, any fear surrounding the advancement of machines that support our elevation will dissipate. But this takes training. Wisdom. Wisdom augments human intelligence. AHI is a training in the mechanics involved in augmenting our own intelligence to go beyond limiting belief systems and misaligned understandings about the way things are. Here is a quote from Elon Musk. I came to the conclusion that we should aspire to increase the scope and scale of human consciousness in order to better understand what questions to ask. Really, the only thing that makes any sense is to strive for a greater collective enlightenment. I don't know the exact context for Mr. Musk's saying this, but it's pretty accurate. In order to develop the technologies that serve humanity's advancement, our own human intelligence must be addressed. Technology will elevate humanity, but the people working on the technology must have an openness to that elevation if they wish for their technology to succeed and be relevant as we move into the future. Often advanced technologies attempt to mimic the exquisite functioning of the sublime mind without having first access to these sublime qualities ourselves. Training in wisdom enables us to code technology from a higher level of intelligence. If the people building the technologies honor higher qualities of intelligence, this will be reflected by the technology and eventually scaled out. So how do we do this? In this introductory AHI training, I am going to give you the first step for aligning with wisdom intelligence, which is entirely distinct to cognitive functioning intelligence. Firstly, we let go of the idea that we are the one developing the technology. When we believe that my limited intelligence is developing the technology, there is always the hope that it will be good and the fear that it could be bad. This dynamic is always present when we believe that we are in control. However, when we make space for a higher intelligence to guide development, we align with wisdom. This may sound like a very strange first step because you are the one developing your technology. But it is a very subtle shift of the mind to receive access to a higher wisdom rather than being trapped in the limitation of your own cognition. There is intelligence that is beyond the thinking mind, and that is wisdom. It feels so much better than cognition, and the more we practice this, the more it comes through for us. Here's Albert Einstein with my favorite quote of his. We cannot solve problems at the same level of thinking that we were at when we created those problems. All problems and challenges come from cognitive intelligence, yet that level of intelligence cannot thoroughly solve those problems. It is constantly efforting to find the solution and going round and round in circles. There is confusion and anxiety and a general lack of peace. Real solutions come from wisdom, and it feels so much better to let go of the pressure of needing to be in control and allow the understanding to come through in a peaceful manner. Relax all your ideas about everything and allow wisdom to guide you. From wisdom, you know that whatever you are doing is guided. The pressure is off. We do not have to be concerned about making a wrong move. Wisdom is received as a gift of the mind, and because of this, there is no chance of harmful outcomes. It really is the greatest freedom that we can give ourselves, and will lead to the development of technologies that offer the same. This is really true, but it takes practice. The AHI is a comprehensive guide to the elevation of intelligence. A thorough and comfortable understanding of the way your intelligence really works. In the AHI training, I take you through a step-by-step approach to upgrading the mechanism of your intelligence, which is truly the most effective way of living life. This training protects the mind in times of chaos and massive uncertainty, resulting in higher productivity, increasing job satisfaction, solution-oriented workers, generally more relaxed and effective approach, smarter decision-making, increased happiness, enhanced well-being, unwavering discernment, and smarter, friendlier technology. To join the full AHI training, which is an 8-part series, on behalf of your company or institute, or personally, please sign up below.